These rules are designed to provide for fair play and emphasize good sportsmanship at all times. As spectators who can promote good sportsmanship, remember that fair play and respect of players coaches are listed on the rules of the game. The players intended to be more than great. No place after the game, those who fail to follow the guidelines will be asked to leave the arena and the site. Please remember that as last mentioned, attention of the last building, unless the professor of the knowledge is met, is recorded all that government sportsmanship show during this game and take personal responsibility for each game beyond sportsmanship. Twin City Martin is proud to be the official sports medicine partner for all Eastview athletics. Our certified trainer has a nice increase in town daily. We remember that Twin City Orthopedic office walk in orthopedic urgent care in Winslow and Meeting, open from 8 to 8, 7 days a week. Training hospitality is the old company that supports performance requirement. These two teams are dedicated to training house performance coach with Shannon Meeting. We were reminded to follow that PPA has one year. That's what everybody else plays. Updates results in information from the Lightning Athletic Department. And finally, remember all these people, high school represented under the full authority of the independent school district of 196. Resolution has represented to provide this, which means the sale, or reproduction of images, pictures, videos, or photographs of these events is expressly prohibited, unless approved in writing by the Eastview Athletics Director prior to any use. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Eastview team members are selling red Savoy pizza, $3 for slice or $5 for beverage, or raise money for red team extensions. Sure that if you see something to bring up the board for random days of their season. After the first period, tonight we'll have an aggregated game between the third grade Marquis League, white and blue teams for the season on the ice. After period one, and we're out to the ice. Noah, a third grade Marquis League, right there, for the Lightning. Noah, please.
Good evening, everybody, from the Apple Valley Sports Arena. It's Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented by Kare 11. We've got a great matchup from the South Metro for you this evening. The Prior Lake Lakers and the Eastview Lightning from the Apple Valley Sports Center. Two teams that burst onto the scene a year ago. Prior Lake reached their first ever Minnesota Boys Hockey State Tournament, while the Lightning came up one game short, falling in the Section 3A final against Cretin Durham Hall. Hi, everybody. I'm Patrick Lilia with you from Apple Valley this evening as the visiting Lakers take the ice. We said two teams that burst out of the scene last year and two teams already making some noise this season, looking to prove that they'll be back and perhaps establish a little bit of a new dynamic in the South Metro. Obviously not in the same conference or section with the Lakeville schools, but those two have dominated the South Metro for so long, and perhaps these two making a claim that the South Metro has expanded a little bit beyond Lakeville. As the home Lightning also take the ice, we'll take a look at the stats for the matchup. We will step aside, have the player introductions and starting lineups, well, with the national anthem. We will come back with the puck drop here from the Apple Valley Sports Center. The Lightning and the Lakers coming up in just a minute. Back here in Apple Valley, set for the Lightning and the Lakers, a big matchup. So we said two teams on the rise. Last year, the Lakers made their first state tournament. Lightning came up just one game short. Both teams taking some fairly significant graduation hits. Of course, Alex Bump of the Lakers has now moved on. Scored 9 goals between the section final and the victory over Cretin-Durham Hall in the state tournament. That's pretty impressive. You put together the game of your life to get to the state tournament and then one-up yourself the next time out as the Lakers hammered highly seeded Cretin-Durham Hall at the state tournament. Starting goaltenders tonight for the Lightning, it'll be Jace Farron. He's 4-1 with a 1.81 goals against average. And for the Lakers, it'll be Ben Mickett. He's 3-1 at 2.25 goals against. We are all set for action from Apple Valley. We are underway with the Lakers winning the opening faceoff, controlling in their own zone. They'll work up onto the far side board, send it in deep to the Lightning zone as the Lakers get to the puck first behind the Eastview net. And they play it up onto the half wall. If the Lakers look to come back 2-on-2 the other way, they gain the offensive zone, trying to go back for Tanner Kronberg as it was tipped away from him before they could get it through. Lightning still controlling in the offensive zone up in the far side corner. Hit put on behind the net. Brady Kearns, has to play pinned up for the Lakers. Lakers able to work it back into the neutral zone on the far side and then send it all the way down into the Eastview zone. Race for the puck, one in the near side corner by the Lakers. It'll work up the near side boards. Flips back out into the neutral zone, carried the other way by Eastview on the left wing, thrown toward the net wide, comes down into the near side corner. Lightning trying to dig the puck out of the corner. Coming out with it is Jordan Brothers, who scored 2 goals in the last game out for the Lightning. That was a win over Farmington. Brothers scored twice as well as Charlie Ortman. Tigers got out to a 2-0 lead, but then the Lightning scored the final 5 en route to a 5-2 victory here at the Apple Valley Sports Center. Lakers last time out defeated Egan. They scored 3 in the second period to effectively put that game out of reach. Lay down in the Eastview zone as the Lightning will try to play it up the boards. Now they will try to work back behind the net. Flip it up onto the far side. Lightning 2-on-2 through neutral, back into the offensive zone. Trying to get it toward Brothers. It's covered up by Mickett, and we'll have a face-off in the Lakers zone. Early in the opening period, 15:04 to go. No score here on Hockey Night in Minnesota. Face off to the right of Mickett. Face-off comes onto the near side, then played back into the neutral zone. The Lakers try to steer it ahead onto the left wing as it's played ahead for Max Revick as Revick sends it wide of the net. Back to the point, able to be held by the Lakers. It'll circle the net back toward the near side. They play it ahead in the direction of Charlie Ortman. Ortman on the near side, shrugs off a hit, able to get it into the neutral zone. Lakers will dump it back in from the red line as it'll circle the net in the direction of Revick. It's intercepted by the Lightning behind the net. Lightning work it on the right wing the other way as they will dump it in. Change some of their skaters. Lakers will reset in the near corner. They go cross ice with it. 3 Lightning players defending as the Lakers gain the blue line. The Lightning will come back out with it. Try to get it ahead for Ortman, out of reach. It'll be in on Mickett, who covers up. Face-off coming in the prior leg zone with 14:05 to go in the opening period. No score. Snowy, rainy night. A lot of games having to be postponed this evening across the state. Puck comes down on the near side in the direction of Max Powers Brecky. Fortunately, we were able to get one on tonight here in Apple Valley, southern part of the state, maybe a little less at risk for now anyway. Lakers on the near side with the puck. Unable to clear. A nice job of holding the zone by Kronberg. It circles the net up into the far side corner. Play gets tied up on the far side half wall. Lightning work it up into the corner. Comes back behind the net. Centering feed on the back door. Mickett is out of position in the crease. Chance that's blocked in front. Lakers will send this one all the way down, and that will be icing. Face-off coming back in the Prior Lake zone. 13:09 to go in the opening period and no score. Thanks for joining us on Hockey Night in Minnesota. Zach Wooten in the face-off circle, one of the key returning players for the Lightning this year. You want to look at the point last year where it felt like this Lightning team might have something to it. Brothers in the corner, able to work it back to the blue line for Kevin Wohler. Wohler sends it up into the corner. Last year, the Lightning made a visit to the Pagel Activity Center to take on Minnetonka as Brothers can't keep it on his stick. Went in there in a convincing victory over the Minnetonka Skippers. And that was kind of the point. I think a lot of people woke up to this Lightning team, and they did make that run to their section final a year ago. Puck sent all the way back through neutral, down back into the Lakers zone. If the Lakers will quickly come back up ice on the left wing. Into the offensive zone is Pavic. Matthew Pavic gets knocked off the puck, and the Lightning come back 2-on-2 the other way. On the near side into the offensive zone. The centering feed was intercepted in front. Lakers back on the right wing. Back into the neutral zone. They chip it across the red line. It'll be sent in deep. Pavic racing for the puck. He'll get there first for the Lakers. Pavic still with it as he's bothered. Pavic sends it down low as it's tipped away down into the near side corner. Lightning will play it back into the neutral zone as the Lakers will send it right back in as Max Gravic going after it, but the Lightning now in control of it. Get it to the blue line, but not able to be knocked out as Ben Fanenstein, a great job to hold a centering feed. And a shot just unable to be clicked by the Lakers. Here come the Lightning the other way, just onside. Rather, it was not onside. It was a delayed offside. So the Lakers able to keep the play alive, and they'll carry it back the other way as them getting knocked off the puck is Max Anderson in the slot. Lightning able to jar it free as they come back in on the right wing. Shot goes high and wide of the net from Ortman as it'll ricochet back into the neutral zone. Lakers will send it back into the Lightning zone. Circles Sferin in the net. He comes back as the Lightning will flip it back out into the neutral zone, a little bit out of reach and iced. Faceoff will come back into the Eastview zone. No score in this first period on Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented by Kare 11. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know this is a little bit of a different plan than scheduled, but grateful that you're all with us. Faceoff comes in on Sferin, and he has to cover up, so we'll have another faceoff in the Eastview zone. Face-off again to the left of Sferin as it's controlled by the Lightning. They come 2-on-2 through neutral. Ahead is Kronberg. Kronberg sends it wide of the net up onto the far side half wall. Lakers gain control, but the Lightning able to get the play pinned up and pushed back into the corner. The Lakers play it back around the net toward the near side through the corner. Lakers now come 2-on-2 the other way as it's tipped ahead by Joe Rice into the offensive zone. A shot goes just wide of the net. Play carries all the way back down into the Lakers zone. Puck comes free behind the net as they'll work it back into the corner. Knocked down by Brothers, but he couldn't keep it on his stick, but he was able to hold the zone. Lightning play it back cross ice for Kronberg. Work it back to the blue line for Wohler. Wohler was able to hold. He got it over for Kaldenbach. Wohler in the corner will play it back behind the Laker net. Centering feed intercepted in front by Prior Lake. Flipped out into the neutral zone. Wohler will go back to pick it up. Wohler trying to get it right back in. A shot goes wide of the net. Back over on the near side for Wooten. Wooten will play it behind the Prior Lake net. Centering feed trying to go back to Wooten, but couldn't quite get to him as it went off the heel of his stick. Comes back into the corner as Poehler trying to drive toward the net. Lakers with some speed through neutral, but offside. Braden Pelko carried in. No score from the Apple Valley Sports Center. Thanks for joining us on Hockey Night in Minnesota. I'm Patrick Lilia with you. A great South Metro matchup between Prior Lake and Eastview. Prior Lake played Egan their last time out. Face-off coming just outside the Eastview blue line. Controlled by the Lightning as they'll go cross ice with it. Lightning working ahead of the red lines. It's tipped in deep to the Prior Lake zone. Work back around the near side for Pavic. Pavic trying to clear, but he can't with the Lightning able to hold, but then they collide. And now here come the Lakers with some numbers if they hurry, but the Lightning able to defend it well. Lightning work over on the right wing. Stretch pass through neutral. Icing. 8:54 to go in the first period. Eastview nothing, Prior Lake nothing. Face-off coming in the Eastview zone. Face-off to the right of Sverin. Controlled by the Lakers. Thrown through traffic and blocked. Lightning come back the other way with it on the left wing. They get it out in front, and then a great save by the goaltender, Mickett. Another shot goes high and wide of the net from Eastview. Puck floats back up onto the far side point, able to be held by Eastview. Now backhanded into the neutral zone by Prior Lake. Back down is Kaldenbach to gather it in his own zone, but he can't clear. The shot, that's saved and held onto by Sverin. Lakers had a chance off the giveaway, but a face-off will come in the Eastview zone. Parker Boyce will take the face-off for the Lakers as it's controlled by the Lightning. They carry around their own net. Now work on the right wing. Stretch pass into the neutral zone. Knocked down, flipped back into the Eastview zone. Up into the far side corner. Played back around toward the near side behind the net. Eastview gets it over on the right wing. Cross-ice pass. Here come the Lightning into the offensive zone. Thrown toward the net, wide off the glass. Comes back into the corner. Sent down low by Wohler. Lakers able to work the puck back on the left wing. Sverin out of his own net. Able to hold on to it. Past Anderson as the whistle blows. Face-off will come in the Eastview zone. There's no score. Hockey Night in Minnesota presented in partnership with Kare 11. Face-off still loose in the circle. Fighting for it was John Kish. He was unable to play it ahead. The Lakers able to hold the zone. Puck works back up into the far side corner as they're getting pinned up as Graham Erickson of the Lakers. Puck battle continues, now played around the Eastview net, back into the near side corner. Centering feed in front for Erickson. He just couldn't get enough on the shot. Puck works up into the corner, now back to the point, able to be held by the Lakers. They'll cycle it back behind the net. Kish works it down onto the near side. Lightning come quickly back through neutral. They get stood up just inside the blue line as it works up into the corner. Lakers will come back with the puck as it comes into the neutral zone. And we'll have a penalty coming against Eastview for a trip. That'll put Prior Lake on the game's first power play. They come in with a 15.4 conversion rate with the man advantage. Eastview killing off penalties at 84.2. So a little bit of a vulnerability there if the Lakers can take advantage of it. Still no score in the first period. Hockey Night in Minnesota presented in partnership with Kare 11. They'll blow it dead off the face-off. Joe Rice in the face-off circle for the Lakers. Kaldenbach for tripping the call. So the Lakers have the game's first power play, trying to break the scoreless tie. Comes down low where the play gets tied up. Lakers still controlling up in the corner, trying to center it out front for Boyce. Deflected down toward the near side, and the Lightning finally able to get it out into the neutral zone. The play will work its way all the way back into the Lakers zone. Lakers able to send it back deep into the Lightning zone as it works up into the corner, and the Lightning will clear it all the way down once more. Good shorthanded pressure by Eastview to keep it deep in the Prior Lake zone. Prior Lake forced to play from deep in their own end, running more time off the power play. Lakers will dump it in deep. Staring out of his net, slow it down as Boyce coming by. Boyce able to disrupt the play in the circle as he works it back for Erickson. Boyce trying to thread it through and then getting tied up with Pavic. Lakers trying to center it. They'll work it back to the blue line, able to be held by Pavic. Pavic plays it up onto the far side half wall. Back for Boyce. Boyce, Erickson can't get it on his stick. Erickson, no, able to keep the play alive. They'll work it back for Pavic. Pavic circles the net with the puck. Pavic still with it, and then lost the puck out through the neutral zone. But that was the best opportunity thus far for the Lakers on this power play. Couldn't get a shot on goal. Puck will be sent back into the Eastview zone. As the power play comes to an end, the Lightning back at full strength to kill off the Prior Lake man advantage opportunity. Eastview regains the puck. They'll work it into the offensive zone, try to work it back for Wooten. Shot was blocked from Ortman as it'll come back behind the net. Flip cross ice back toward the near side as they try to work it back for Graham Ellingson. Ellingson will send the puck deep and will get a whistle. We will have a penalty coming against Prior Lake. So Eastview will go on the power play, and they have been absolutely dynamite on the power play so far this season, converting on 48% of their chances. And that's not just with a small sample size at this point. That's 12 goals and 25 power play opportunities for the Lightning thus far this season. So the Lightning on the power play. Puck works back onto the near side point. Nearly stolen away. Brothers able to hold. Brothers sends one through traffic wide. Tried to go cross ice back into the circle, but it wasn't there. Brothers back with the puck. Brothers goes cross ice into the circle for a shot, and that goes just wide. Brothers can't hold the zone on the near side, so it'll go all the way back into the neutral zone. Lightning forced to reset from deep in their own end. Well, the Lakers have had a chance with the power play. The Lightning have their first chance. Puck comes down to the near side where it's played in by John Kish. It circles the net. And the Lakers again able to clear. Lightning carried in on the near side by Kish. Now on the far side half wall as the Lightning make a sandwich in order to hold the puck in the offensive zone. Lightning still with the puck. Brothers circling. Brothers drops for Opgren as Opgren tried to get it down low. Comes back around toward the near side. Lakers able to get it out to neutral. As Kearns shrugs off a check. Kearns into the offensive zone shorthanded, sends it wide of the net. Comes down toward the near side. able to work off the half wall, and then they tried to drop it off for a shot from the slot, and it just wasn't there. And back on the Lightning the other way into the offensive zone is Opgren. Opgren gets it into the circle for a shot that's held on to. Wortman put it on goal, and the save made and held on to by the goaltender Mickett. Face-off will come in the Prior Lake zone. Face off to the left of Mickett. Play to the end boards as the Lightning work it back to the slot, able to be held. Prior Lake back at full strength as it's pushed underneath, but able to be knocked down. There was Nick Karam who sent it down low as the puck then cleared out back through the neutral zone. Lightning reset from high in their own end. Try to regain the Prior Lake zone, but the Lakers will flip it right back out. Eastview forced to regroup. The laid offside as the puck sent back into the Prior Lake zone. Lakers able to work it ahead on the right wing, but that pass just didn't quite click for them. Lightning regain on the near side, spinning back into the corner with it in their own zone. Stretch pass through neutral. Lakers showing really good defensive posture at the blue line as well as in the neutral zone, turning back these Eastview chances. Chance coming in, a shot that goes off the side of the net for for Max Revitt, as it'll come back out into the neutral zone. Under a minute to play in the opening period. Lakers work the puck up the half wall, flip it into the neutral zone. Played back out by Wohler ahead to the red line. Loose puck comes down toward the near side as it's flipped in deep to the Eastview zone. Lightning playing it patiently from behind their own net. Then they'll stretch it out into the neutral zone in the direction of Kronberg, but it's out of his reach. Icing will bring a face-off deep into the Eastview zone. Face off to the right of Sverin as it's controlled by Prior Lake, and C.J. Sheffield will send it wide of the net. Comes back onto the near side. Carried ahead by Kronberg as he's knocked off the puck after we gain to the blue line. Puck comes loose in the corner as a Prior Lake defender blew a tire. Jammed away at on the stick side of the goaltender Mickett. Now the Lakers carry up ice, but the period is over. Hockey Night in Minnesota presented in partnership by Kare 11 after one period of play. No score between the Prior Lake Lakers and the Eastview Lightning. 12-5 shots on goal in favor of the Lightning after the first period. Thanks once again for joining us. I'm Patrick Lilia with you from the Apple Valley Sports Center. The Lightning and the Lakers, we expected a good one, and that's what we've got so far. After one period of play, it's the Lightning nothing, the Lakers nothing. We'll step aside. You're watching Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented in partnership with Kare 11.
Your college experience begins with your dream. Your time at St. Cloud State will uniquely be your own, but your journey will be guided by our community. Be you. Be bold. Be a Husky.
They say good things come to those who wait. But greatness, that's a different beast. It doesn't come when it's called. It won't wander up to those who do nothing. You have to bait it with the sweat you leave on the ice. You gotta push through the pain, smile through every ache, and suffer every shift. you gotta chase it. All in the name of the game you love. Because greatness comes to those who take it.
Sniper's Edge Hockey is your one-stop shop for your at-home hockey training needs on and off the ice. Find the perfect start to your at-home training area with slick tiles, synthetic ice, or a rink liner. Or upgrade your home setup with one of our top-quality training tools to help you work on soft hands, all of your dekes and dangles, perfect your one-timer, and improve the power and accuracy of your shot. Find it all online and in stock for immediate shipping at snipersedgehockey.com.
What if there was a place where everything was hockey?
Oh, he can skate. Here comes Steves in on goal all alone.
In Minnesota, there is.
Scores!
Behind every world-class athlete, there's a team who takes extra care to support them. At Affinity Plus, we take extra care with all your banking goals, from checking accounts to credit cards. Our biggest victory? Helping you win in the ways that matter most. Affinity Plus.
What if there was a place where everything was hockey?
Oh, he can skate. Here comes Steves in on goal, all alone.
In Minnesota, there is.
Scores!
We welcome you back inside the Apple Valley Sports Center after one period of play, no score between Prior Lake and Eastview on Hockey Night in Minnesota. Thanks once again for joining us tonight. I'm Patrick Willia. Not a lot of good scoring chances in that first period. 12 shots on goal for the Lightning, 5 for the Lakers. Each team did have a power play. Hockey Night in Minnesota is presented by Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Great products, people, and competitive rates. Now that's a banking hat trick. Learn more at affinityplus.org. St. Cloud State University. Explore ideas, seek out unique perspectives, and embrace new challenges. Unleash possibilities. Learn more at stcloudstate.edu. Red Black Hockey. Spring and fall leagues for high school boys and girls. Fall leagues for Bantam and Pee Wee. Since 2014, Red Black has provided serious hockey players an opportunity to improve their game. Red Black Hockey. Check them out at redblackhockey.com. And Meta Sports League. Check out their Meta Buttes NFT hockey project that features a collection of 999.7 Meta beads. Learn more at metabuttes.com. And at the conclusion of this game, be sure to watch for the true hockey play of the game that will be posted on the MNHockeyTV social media platforms. You're watching Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented in partnership with Kare 11 here on MNHockeyTV. No score after the first period between the Prior Lake Lakers and the Eastview Lightning. We'll step aside and come back with your second period in just a little bit. So we welcome you back inside the Apple Valley Sports Center. The Lakers and the Lightning, no score after the opening period. Stay tuned to Kare 11 for all of our upcoming schedule. Tentatively scheduled Thursday night, Alexandria against Brainerd Little Falls girls for the next edition of Hockey Night in Minnesota. But stay tuned to the weather forecast. It's a little bit of a rough week ahead. Next boys telecast a week from tonight, 7:30 p.m. when Hermantown takes on Duluth-Denfeld in a great matchup in the Duluth area. That'll be a week from tonight. That's the next boys hockey night in America. Hermantown against Duluth-Denfeld a week from tonight at 7:30 p.m. So as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Lakers and the Lightning trying to change the narrative around the South Metro a little bit. Neither in that section with those Lakeville schools. Both of them are in Section 1AA, but Lakeville schools have been pretty much synonymous with South Metro hockey for some time. These two trying to shift that narrative a bit. Lakers reached their first state tournament last year, beat Cretin-Durham Hall, fell to eventual runner-up Maple Grove, though, in the semifinal. And the Lightning came up just one game short in the section final against Cretin-Durham Hall. We are underway here in the second period, with the Lightning now going from right to left and the Lakers from left to right. Lakers in the navy and gold, and the Lightning in the home white and blue. Lakers able to hold the zone, but it's knocked down in the slot. Good job at the Lakers to hold the zone despite several good clear attempts by the Lightning. Now the Lightning are able to play it through. Icing waved off as it was tipped in from the blue line. Now the Lakers having a little trouble clearing as they gain the red line. They'll throw it in deep to the Eastview zone. It rings the net up into the far side corner. Comes back behind where it's played by Braden Kaldenbach. He tried to work it up the board, but the Lakers were able to knock it down. Puck played back behind the Eastview net. Battle continues up in the corner as the Lakers will work it back up the half wall. Is spinning up in the corner is Graham Erickson. Erickson trying to get it back to the blue line and C.J. Sheffield, but it was intercepted, and then the Lightning nearly able to spring Jordan Brothers the other way from the blue line. But a little bit of a disrupted zone entry results in an offside. Face-off coming just outside the Prior Lake blue line. The Lakers nothing and the Lightning nothing. Puck sent in from neutral in toward the net as it deflects off the goaltender Mickett and then up into the netting where we'll get a whistle. We'll see where they bring the face off. It looks like it's going to come back into the neutral zone. Graham Erickson will take it against Tyler Cords of Eastview, just outside of the blue line. Now Cords kicked, and coming into the circle was Jordan Brothers. Both actually kicked. Face-off still tied up on the half wall. Now comes back into the Lakers zone. Lakers able to flip it out all the way back into the Lightning end, but that'll be icing. Face-off comes back into the Lakers zone. Early in the second period, there's no score. Face-off to the left of Mickett, controlled by the Lightning. They work into the slot. Penalty coming against the Lakers. The Lightning will get the extra attacker on. If the puck played back around toward the near side, a centering feed, pinballs back into the corner. Penalty coming against the Lakers. Extra attacker is on as Brothers fighting to keep the zone, and then the puck is touched up by Erickson. So the Lightning will head on their second power play. We talked about how good it had been coming into this game with a 48% conversion rate, and that wasn't exactly a small sample size at this point either. They came in 12 of 25, now 12 of 26 after the Lakers killed off a penalty in the opening period. It's still this dynamic Lightning power play, not something that the Lakers are going to want to have to keep facing. Zach Wooten in the face-off circle for the Lightning. Lightning able to control the face-off. Here's Logan Opp-Grundy, works it up onto the far side boards. Trying to go back for Wooten as it's deflected all the way down into the Eastview zone for an early clear. Lightning will reset with the puck. Tipped ahead as it'll work into the far side corner, and that'll be icing. So we'll bring it all the way down into the Eastview zone. Erickson was the one who took the penalty for the Lakers. Face off to the left of Sverrin. It's controlled shorthanded by Prior Lake and then sent up out of play. That'll bring it into the neutral zone. Well, perhaps not. They'll bring it back down deep into the Eastview zone, even though it looked like it was sent out of play by the Lakers on their own. Lakers able to control the face-off. There's a shot and a save by Sverrin on the drive by Will Emerson. Lakers getting some good shorthanded looks on this penalty kill. And another face-off deep in the Eastview zone. Tap back to Emerson, but he'll have to play it in the neutral zone. Emerson and Brothers battling for it as Emerson able to play it ahead for a clear. That'll allow the Lightning to reset with the puck if they'll try to take advantage of the rest of this power play chance. Second power play chance for the Lightning. Lakers have had one as here comes Brothers in. Brothers tried to go cross ice with it, but just couldn't quite connect. Comes back onto the near side point, able to be held by Opp-Grundy. Opp-Grundy goes cross ice with it. Kish, and then just sent wide as he got it down low for Kronberg. Lakers trying to clear it. They whiff on the first chance, and they are able to get the second chance down into the neutral zone. Eastview will reset with it. They'll get it ahead for Graham Ellingson. Ellingson comes in, this is Billy Downs with it. Billy Downs circles the net with it. Downs drops it back to the point. Laid up into the corner. Works back around the net toward the near side as the Lightning able to regain control of it. Downs trying to work it back into the corner, but it's taken by the Lakers and cleared all the way down once again. Lightning work it over on the left wing. It's flipped in deep to the Lakers zone. Prior Lake comes back to full strength. Back to the blue line, able to be held by Max Powers Brecky. Sent down low and covered up by the goaltender Mickett. Face-off will come in the Prior Lake zone. Still no score here early in the second period. Hockey Night in Minnesota presented in partnership with Kare 11. Go to Kare11.com to view all of our upcoming games this season. Schedule subject to change. As it did today. Puck comes out into the neutral zone as it's sent back in by Kaldenbach. Lightning able to hold the offensive zone. They score! It was a great job to hold by Kaldenbach, and that allowed the goal. We'll have to wait for the official announcement. Charlie Ortman appears to pick up the goal for the Lightning. That will be his third of the season. Well, the Lightning strike first just after the power play had ended. So Downs picks up the sole assist on the goal. Now 1-0 in favor of the Lightning. Lakers able to hold the puck in the offensive zone as Fannenstein cycles it back into the corner. Play gets pinned back up behind the Lightning net, and here come the Lightning the other way. Wooten gets back to Brothers. Try to go back to Wooten as it goes just wide. Lakers come right back in the other way as it's dropped back for the shot. That goes just wide from Brady Kearns. Puck will ricochet all the way back down into the Lakers zone as the action flips in a hurry to be heated at both ends. Another drop pass into the circle, trying to get it for Joe Rice, was tipped away. Back to the blue line, able to be held by the Lakers. Lightning sweep it into the neutral zone. Brothers on the right wing. Brothers knocked to the ice and separated from the puck. And a penalty will come against Briar Lake. So the Lightning will head back on the power play after the interference penalty. Third power play for the Lightning. As we pointed out, at least the early returns on this Lightning power play, certainly not something that the Lakers are going to want to have to keep facing. They've killed off two. Lightning able to control the face-off. They cycle it back underneath the goal line. Tip back down toward the near side. Downs will play it around the net up into the far side corner. Lakers get the play pinned up there. Now comes back into the corner. Downs able to knock it down. Able to get it out front. They score! A power play goal for Graham Ellingson. And the Lightning lead it 2-0. And the third time was the charm with the man advantage for the Lightning. Beg your pardon, it's Downs with the goal. Talked about that Lightning power play several times, and the third time is the charm for the Lightning. Billy Downs with his third goal of the year. Kevin Walder picks up the assist on the goal for Downs. And the Lightning quickly find themselves ahead 2-0 after a scoreless opening period. Lightning able to hold the offensive zone once again as a shot on goal had to be steered aside. Brothers, team's leading goal scorer with 8. Put it on goal. It was steered aside by Mickett. Lakers on the right wing. Going back cross ice with it as they gain the offensive zone with Pavic. Puck will work up into the corner. Puck works back into the corner, then sent around toward the near side. Lightning play it up the left wing, icing called. Face off in the Lightning zone. Levi Eider was in the face-off circle, but the face-off controlled by the Lightning. Quickly on the left wing as it's played in by Ellingson as it comes behind the net. Long drive tipped in, jump set just wide. Ellingson back with the puck. Played ahead of the red line and tipped in on the near side. Lakers try to center as it's intercepted and cleared out by the Lightning. 3-on-2 the other way, back into the offensive zone. Trying to stuff it under his Logan Opgren, but it's held on to by Mickett. Face-off will come in the Prior Lake zone. Goals for Ortman and Downs here in the second period for the Lightning. Graham Erickson will take the face-off for the Lakers against Downs. Face-off will circle the Prior Lake net back toward the near side. Played off glass through the neutral zone as the Lightning with it high in their own zone over for Kraldenbach. Puck's in back in deep to the Lightning zone as they'll have to play it from behind their own net. Trying to spring Reed Ellingson ahead. Couldn't quite get it through to him as it sent in deep to the Lakers zone. Lakers looking to rebound after giving up those two quick goals here. Is a nice play by Ellingson to take the puck away at the blue line. On the near side, it was Kaldenbach coming up to try to hold the zone as a battle for it just in front of the Eastview bench. Prior Lake comes away with the puck, so they'll work it out to the blue line, but it's intercepted just outside. Lakers will play the puck ahead back to the Eastview blue line, then chased back into their own end. They look to get a play rolling ahead. Kalkel carried in for the Lakers and then put it on Sverin, who holds on. 2-0 Lightning with the lead. A pair of goals here in the second period from Ortman, his third, and Downs, his third. Face-off coming in the Lightning zone. To the right of Sverin. Lightning play it on the end board, so they'll cycle it around into the corner. Lightning able to bank it through the neutral zone. Icing waved off as it's played in deep. Backhander goes off the side of the net. Puck works up behind the Laker net. Lakers carry the puck around their own net, down toward the near side, banked into the neutral zone to the red line. And the play blown dead. Icing the call, have a face-off back in the Lakers zone. Zach Wooten will take the face-off for the Lightning. Lightning able to control the face-off. One-time blast by Opgren, saved and held on to by Mickett. Wooten back in the face-off circle, and they blow it dead. So now Brothers will take the face-off against Joe Rice. Tanner Brothers hasn't really shown up on the score sheet yet, but a good night nonetheless. Lakers will be able to play it deep, but too far, and that'll be icing. Comes all the way back into the Prior Lake zone. Wooten will take the face-off once again for the Lightning, now this time to the left of the goaltender, Mickett. Controlled by the Lakers, they carry behind their net. Worked over on the near side. Then getting knocked off the puck was Parker Boyce. Play is pinned up on the end boards. Boyce can't get the puck on his stick. Lightning able to hold. Sent down low, and that goes wide. Works up into the corner. Lightning still with it. They cycle it back for Opgren. Opgren trying to get a deflection out front. Puck was loose behind Mickett, and they score. Couldn't see if the puck went through Mickett or just ended up knocked down behind him. And that'll be Brothers, who we just talked about with his 9th goal of the season. So the puck ended up behind Mickett. Brothers with his 9th goal of the season. 3 goals in the second period for the Lightning, and they now lead it 3-0. Once again, coming up here on Hockey Night in Minnesota, tentatively scheduled Thursday night, we'll have the of Alexandria against Brainerd Little Falls. That'll be a girls' game. That's at 7 o'clock Thursday night. Again, tentatively scheduled, weather permitting. Our next boys' matchup, week from tonight, December 20th, 7:30 p.m. Hermantown and Duluth-Denfeld. A great matchup from the North Shore. I'm Patrick Lilia with you from the Apple Valley Sports Center. Lightning have scored 3 here in the second period. Ortman, Downs, and Brothers with the goals. Lightning looking for a big victory over a tournament team from last year. Puck will work down into the near side corner in the Eastview zone. Puck able to be held in by Emerson as it comes onto the near side boards. Now works into the corner as the Lightning cycle around, get off toward the far side. Played into the neutral zone. We're trying to get it ahead for Wooten. Lakers send it right back in with Emerson. Puck works up onto the half wall. The Lightning player is down, slow to get up after a big hit. We'll have at least one penalty coming out of that. Looks like we will have no coincidental liners. The Eastview door is also open. Maybe just having a conversation with the official. So it appears the Lightning will be heading on their 4th power play. They're 1 for 3, and perhaps a chance to really put this game in a good position for the Lightning if they can cash in on this man advantage. Opgren at the blue line goes cross ice. Back to Opgren. Opgren with a shot through traffic blocked. Lakers able to clear it out. Graham Erickson for boarding the call. Here come the Lightning back in with the puck. Back to Opgren at the blue line. Opgren. Wooten slides it under as it goes just wide. Back over on the near side. Able to be controlled by Kish. Kish trying to redirect out front. They score! Kish got it down low. And the goal for Tanner Kronberg as the Lightning cash in quickly with the man advantage. They now lead it 4-0. So it only took 43 seconds into the major penalty for the Lightning to cash in. So keep in mind, they still have a lot of power play time left. Able to score as many goals as they are able to in this 5-minute span. Wooten and Kish pick up the assists on the Kronberg goal. And the Lightning in full command now, leading at 4-0. Still plenty of time to go on this major power play as well. Lakers able to clear it out into the neutral zone. Carried up ice by Tyler Cords as he'll reverse. Cords still with the puck, drifting back into his own zone. And here come the Lightning in. Defended well by the Lakers, who really can't afford to give up any more goals. Already down 4-0. Puck gets pinned up on the half wall, and we'll have a penalty coming. Going to be on the Lakers, so it's going to be a 5-on-3. And then after the 2-minute minor expires, there's still going to be another minute 53 of 5-on-4, barring any goals scored here. Wooten will step into the face-off circle, and the Lakers get an early clear. So the roughing penalty putting the Lightning up 2 men. Plenty of time to work with as Kish with the puck. Kish. Puck cycled underneath the goal line. One-timer didn't click, and the puck will sneak all the way down into the Eastview zone. Lightning work in with Kish on the right wing. Kish still with the puck. Back to Opgrind. Opgrind with a shot tip just wide. Lightning able to work it back around. Here's Kish. Kish, one-time blast saved by Nickett. Face-off coming in the Prior Lake zone. Eastview has scored 4 in the second period. Three minutes to play in the second period, and a chance to add on more for the Lightning with this 5-on-3. Great play as Kish able to hold on to the puck. Back for Optrand. Kish working into the slot. He shoots, and that goes just over the net. Lightning able to maintain control of the puck as it's battled for behind the net. Back over on the near side. Lightning being patient. Up 4 with plenty of time to work with. One-time blast blocked in front of Nickett. Making another one-time blast from Kish, and they score. I beg your pardon again, that's going to be Opgrind's goal. Opgrind took the one-time blast. But it's 5 for Eastview in the second period. Lightning pouring it on, and they still have some power play time to work with on the major. Kish and Ortman pick up the assists. Puck works up into the corner. Trying to go back over for Kaldenbach. Lightning have scored 5 in the second period. Back up for a shot from high in the slot that's blocked as Powers Brecky tried to let one rip. Here come the Lakers shorthanded the other way. Sverren steers this one aside. Lightning come right back in as they have it on the far half wall. They work it down low. It's sliding over with Mika to influence the shot out of the way. Ellingson able to hold as he gets it back onto the half wall. Now Ellingson back with the puck. Gets it into the circle. Shot saved by Mickett and held on to as the major comes to an end. But it was a very rough power play for the Lakers, giving up a goal in the major part of the penalty and giving up a goal in the 5-on-3. Lightning can't hold the zone as they'll play it back over to Opgren on the near side. Opgren sends it in with under a minute to go in the second period. Opgren able to hold. Opgren with a shot glove save. Mickett in the faceoff coming in the Prior Lake zone. Downs will take the face off for the Lightning. Emerson controls in the corner. He'll play it behind the net. Lakers 3-on-2 through neutral. It'll be played down into the near side corner by Max Anderson. It circles the net up onto the far side half wall. Here come the Lightning back with it the other way. Getting knocked off the puck with Reed Ellingson as it rolls in on Mickett, and he'll cover. So the Lightning have 5 goals from 5 different scorers here in the second period. Wooten will take the face-off for the Lightning. Eastview again able to control the face-off in the offensive zone as it'll come behind the Laker net. Turnaround shot. It comes down low, and Mika didn't know where the puck was momentarily. Puck works back to the point. Eastview again able to hold the zone. It's loose in the slot as Wooten was trying to force it ahead, but the period comes to an end. A fabulous second period for the Eastview Lightning as they score 5 times from 5 different goal scorers. You're watching MNHockeyTV's Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented in partnership with Kare 11. We'll come back, have your second period summary and analysis. After 2 periods of play, it's the Eastview Lightning 5, the Prior Lake Lakers nothing. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Your college experience begins with your dream. Your time at St. Cloud State will uniquely be your own, but your journey will be guided by our community. Be you. Be bold. Be a Husky.
They say good things come to those who wait. But greatness, that's a different beast. It doesn't come when it's called. It won't wander up to those who do nothing. You have to bait it with the sweat you leave on the ice. You gotta push through the pain, smile through every ache, and suffer every shift. You gotta chase it, all in the name of the game you love. Because greatness comes to those who take it.
Sniper's Edge Hockey is your one-stop shop for your at-home hockey training needs on and off the ice. Find the perfect start to your at-home training area with slick tiles, synthetic ice, or a rink liner. Or upgrade your home setup with one of our top-quality training tools to help you work on soft hands, all of your dekes and dangles, perfect your one-timer, and improve the power and accuracy of your shot. Find it all online and in stock for immediate shipping at snipersedgehockey.com.
What if there was a place where everything was hockey?
Oh, I hate to skate. Here comes Steve's in on goal, all alone.
In Minnesota, there is.
Scores!
Behind every world-class athlete, there's a team who takes extra care to support them. At Affinity Plus, we take extra care with all your banking goals, from checking accounts to credit cards. Our biggest victory? Helping you win in the ways that matter most. Affinity Plus.
What if there was a place where everything was hockey?
Oh, I hate to skate. Here comes Steve's in on goal, all alone.
In Minnesota, there is.
Scores!
We welcome you back inside the Apple Valley Sports Center. 5-0 Eastview after 2 periods, after the Lightning scored 5 times in the middle period. 5 different goal scorers: Wortman, Downs, Kronberg brothers, and Opgren, the goal scorers for the Lightning in that second period. Talked a little bit about the fortunes of these teams coming into the season. Eastview in Section 3 AA. Really not hit that hard by graduation departures. Really the main one was Jordan Larkey, who departed after last season. All the Lakers with some big losses, like Alex Bump, of course, departing after his absolutely monster season a year ago. As we said, he saved his best for last. An amazing performance to get the Lakers to state, and an even more amazing one to win them their quarterfinal game. We look at the layout of these two team sections. Eastview, expect will be part of it. Cretin Durham, finally, unfortunately for the Raiders, graduations have caught up with them after a couple of really light seasons. But they'll be good, they'll be back, and of course St. Thomas Academy as well. So we look at that probably being a 3-horse race between those. Also can't count out Rosemount. Meanwhile, the Lakers, part of the absolutely loaded Section 2 AA, where realistically maybe 6 teams could conceivably make a deep run. Chanhassen coming off a convincing victory over Minnetonka, who many people had come to christen as the best in the state, perhaps. But they went out to Victoria and got manhandled by the Storm on Saturday night. Holy Family, Eden Prairie, Chaska, maybe a little bit behind those others, but certainly Eden Prairie going to be in the mix. Prior Lake, Minnetonka, Chanhassen, maybe Chaska, maybe Holy Family as well. So going to be a very, very tough road for Prior Lake. As we said, possibly 5 or 6 teams who could conceivably do some damage in Section 2 AA as we head later in the season. Coverage of Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented in partnership with Kare 11. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm Patrick Lilia with you from the Apple Valley Sports Center. Coverage tonight presented by Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Great products, people, and competitive rates. Now that's a banking hat trick. Learn more at affinityplus.org. By St. Cloud State University. Explore ideas, seek out unique perspectives, and embrace new challenges. Unleash possibilities. Learn more at stcloudstate.edu. By Red Black League. Red Black Hockey spring and fall leagues for high school boys and girls. Fall leagues for bantam and peewees. Since 2014, Red Black has provided serious hockey players an opportunity to improve their game. Red Black Hockey. Check them out at redblackhockey.com. By Meta Sports League. Check out their Meta Buttes NFT hockey project that features a collection of 9,997 Meta Buttes. Learn more at metabuttes.com. And be sure to watch for the true hockey play of the game at the conclusion of tonight's game. That will be posted on the MNHockeyTV social media platforms. As we mentioned, one scheduling note, our next telecast of Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented in partnership with Kare 11, tentatively scheduled for Thursday night. That'll be Alexandria against Brainerd Little Falls on the girls' side. Keep an eye on the schedule. All games subject to change, especially on a week like this. Our next boys telecast a week from tonight, December 20th at 7:30, when Hermantown takes on Duluth Denfeld. Both teams have retaken the ice. Lightning looking to polish off a solid victory over a good Prior Lake team. Now, if you're Prior Lake, you're thinking, well, if they put up 5 in the second, we can do it too here in the third. So certainly 17 more minutes, more than enough time to put up 5 goals if the Lakers can get some lucky breaks going. Lakers will go from right to left in the third period, and the Lightning from left to right across the screen. We're underway here in this final period. Lightning will work the puck ahead of the red line, where the Lakers able to knock it down offside. Face-off will come deep in the Eastview zone. Perhaps an icing call was made instead. My apologies. And back the other way come the Lightning into the offensive zone. Breakaway chance. It's able to be steered aside by the goaltender, Mickett. Lakers work it on the near side. Into the neutral zone they come. They'll send it in deep to the Lightning zone. Out of its net with Sverin to slow it down. If the Lightning will have it go off of a shin through the neutral zone. Went off of Joe Rice. Lightning able to hold the offensive zone. The puck will come down to the near side corner. Things not going to get any easier for Prior Lake if they're not able to come back in this game. Their next game Thursday at Minnetonka. Again, that's all weather pending as the big snowstorm expected to move into the metro area. They'll keep an eye on the conference schedules, but that's tentatively the next Lakers scheduled game is against Minnetonka on Thursday at the Pagel Activity Center. A shot on goal saved by Sverin. Another face-off coming in the Prior Lake offensive zone. Eastview will be taking on White Bear Lake on Thursday at the TCO Sports Garden in Vadnais Heights. Lightning work the face-off around toward the far side. Nearly able to break off on the 2-on-1, but the puck a little bit overskated. Lakers come back in on the near side. Boyce with the puck. Boyce cycles it up into the corner. Go back for Pavic. Shot tipped in. Puck is loose. Shot blocked and then sent up out of play. The Lakers desperately trying to get something going here in the early part of this third period. After a disastrous second, Lightning scored 5 times by 5 different goal scorers. Two-on-two come the Lightning off the face-off. They'll chip it down on the near side. Lightning work it back around the net, comes back to the blue line, able to be held and swept down into the near side corner by Graham Ellingson. Plays back behind the net up into the corner. Again, the Lightning able to hold and then just wide in front of the net. Couldn't quite get the redirect. Ellingson tried to center it as it comes back to the point, able to be held by the Lightning and Reed Ellingson. Ellingson again able to hold the zone as it circles the net back toward the near side. Lakers will flip it out into the neutral zone. Fake hit thrown on at the corner as the Lightning will set up deep in their own end. Lightning content to just run some clock and let this game tick away a little bit, leading by 5 as here's Ellingson. He'll carry through neutral across the blue line, able to just get it in before his pocket is picked. Lakers will carry it back around their own net, but the Lightning able to take it back and hold the zone. Now back out into the neutral zone. Lightning get it down toward the near side. It's played in deep by Kronberg, one of the 5 goal scorers in that second period. Puck loose along the half wall. Lakers able to clear it out. Lightning touch up. The Lakers will come from behind their own net. Kronberg couldn't knock down the cross-ice pass, and here come the Lakers the other way as it's thrown wide of the net by Max Revick. Lightning play it around their own net, back toward the near side. As we said, the Lakers, things don't get much easier for them. Even if you look at their general schedule, just a lot of tough teams. Going to be a very battle-tested team, and well, tonight certainly disappointing, and there's still time to play if they're able to quickly turn it around. 13-12 remaining in regulation, but going to be a very battle-tested team. They're going to see a lot of teams like Minnetonka and Eden Prairie, the Lakeville schools. There's going to be a lot of battle test for these Lakers. The hand pass as it came out into the neutral zone and thrown in by Kevin Wohler. Not very much subtlety on that hand pass. Actually, it's going to draw a penalty for Wohler. Closed his hand a little bit too much on it. So the Lakers will go on their second power play, looking to get something on the board. Face-off controlled by Will Emerson. Emerson tried to get it down low. Well, the delay of game penalty, putting the Lakers on their second power play. Lightning will come shorthanded the other way, 2-on-3 as they'll flip it into the Lakers zone. Lakers will work it down to the near side, get it back to Emerson. Emerson through traffic, puck loose, and just swept aside down into the corner. Lakers have had few good scoring opportunities. They'll cycle it into the slot and will be out of reach, and Boyce will have to go chase it down. Parker Boyce, who came in with 7 goals on the season, but he's been quiet tonight. Lightning with the puck behind their own net, banked off glass on the near side. Flipped out across the red line, deep into the Prior Lake zone. 11:45 to play in regulation. Eastview 5, Prior Lake nothing. Eastview scored 5 in the second period as Graham Erickson has this one slide off his stick and cleared out all the way down. Turnover in front of the net as trying to drive in is Downs. He couldn't get a shot away. Collision in the neutral zone. Now another one in the Lakers zone as whistles blow. Things start to get a little bit heated. We'll have a penalty coming against Eastview. So the Lakers will have a 5-on-3. We'll see what they can do with that. Eastview scored with their 2-man advantage. Graham Erickson will take the face-off for the Lakers. Face-off able to be controlled by Prior Lake. C.J. Sheffield cycles across. Shot was blocked. Sheffield gets it back over into the left circle. Erickson battling with Downs, lost control of the puck. Battle continues in the corner. Comes around the Eastview net, back around as the Lakers maintain control of it. Back into the circle as it slides through the stick. Erickson will just have to play it back underneath the goal line. Lightning able to get it out into the neutral zone. Lakers touch up, get it right back in. Lightning will be able to play it up the boards. Now they are able to get it out and all the way down. So the Lightning leading it 5-0 here midway through the third period. 5 goals in the second period. Shot was blocked before it got through. Lakers on the 5-on-4 now in the power play. Back to the blue line. Emerson got it down low. It's tipped up and out of play. As we mentioned, the Lakers, another tough game coming up Thursday night. They'll take on Minnetonka at the Pagel Activity Center. Emerson controls the face-off. One-time blast was blocked. Lightning, able to clear it all the way down. Erickson steering his way up ice. Carries around the net. Now Rice with it as Rice's pass is deflected. Eastview back at full strength. They kill off the 5-on-3. Lakers up ice. They get it off on the right wing into the offensive zone. Drop pass shot. Blocker save by Sverin. Lightning able to carry it out into the neutral zone. They come 2-on-2 the other way. Nice little touch pass, but the pass ends up deflecting around and up on the far side half wall. If the Lightning regain control of the puck, they get it into the neutral zone. Lakers will play it back in, but they have to touch up. Lightning get it around the Laker net toward the near side. Lakers will play this one ahead for Revick as Revick gets it to the red line. Taken back by Opgrind. Under 8 minutes to play in the game, it's still 5-0 Eastview with the lead. Eastview scored 5 in the second period. Lightning looking to catch the Lakers on a line change offside the other way. Or icing, rather, and the faceoff will come into the Eastview zone. Face-off will be to the right of Sverin. Eastview will send the face-off all the way down. There was an Eastview penalty on that last sequence. I apologize. So the Lakers will be on the power play for the 4th time. Centering feed, trying to dig his way out. There's a shot that goes wide as Boyce was working in front. Back to Emerson at the blue line. Emerson for Ellingson. His shot goes over the top of the net. Erickson. Face off to the right of Sverin. Face off loose in the circle, comes around toward the behind the net and then cleared out all the way down by the Lightning. Lightning just trying to grind this one to the finish line, leading by 5. As we get into the later stages of the third period, Prior Lake on the power play. Try to get it back to Emerson. It was out of his reach, and it'll be played all the way back into the Prior Lake zone. The dominant second period by the Lightning, excuse me. That's how we are where we are right now, as Ellingson's shot goes wide. Ellingson pinned up into the boards, but the Lakers able to recover. Back for Pelko, as Pelko had a shot blocked. Over the outstretched hand of Pelko for another clear. .5:45 left in the game. Eastview leading at 5-0 as Pelko in. Pelko threats this one through for Rice. Shot saved by Sverin. The dominant second period by the Lightning where they scored 5 times. 5 different goal scorers. They get on the board at 5-1. Look at the official announcement. Parker Boyce who gets the goal. That is his team leading 8th of the season. So the Lakers are able to get a late goal and get on the scoreboard. Offside are the Lakers here. Prior Lake looking to finish this game on a high note, heading into a Hornets nest in Minnetonka, no pun intended, considering the Hornets, the Skipper's bitter rivals, the Edina Hornets, but they'll head into a Hornets nest on Thursday night in Minnetonka, coming off that tough loss of the Skippers, certainly looking for a much better showing than they put up Saturday night against Chanhassen on the road. That'll be the Skippers' first game since that loss. That'll be Thursday, I apologize. Game against Chanhassen was this past Saturday. Lightning looking for a statement victory over a tournament team from a year ago. Obviously, every team a little bit different from year to year. Some teams a lot different from year to year. But still having to feel good to get a victory over a tournament team like Prior Lake. Program that was not hit particularly hard by graduations, figuring to make another deep run in 3AA. Lakers with the puck deep in their own zone, under 3 minutes left to play in the game. Icing waved off as the puck sent deep into the Eastview zone. Able to be held and the takeaway by Pelkel. Back to the blue line for A.J. Pearson. He's able to hold the zone. Pearson's shot blocked. Pelkel works into the corner. Lightning trying to clear the zone. They are able to get it out into the neutral zone. Lakers look to catch the Lightning on a line change as they come flying in. Lightning will just clear it out. Lakers will play it from their own end. It'll be dumped in by Ellingson. He heads off. Centering feed in front, and a shot unable to be taken by Pavic as it works up into the corner. David Wetzel holding the zone a moment to go for the Lakers. They'll send it right back into the near side corner as Wohler going after it as Wohler has the play tied up. Centering feed in front, then puck that just tops a stick as Wetzel will play it behind the net. Comes up to the far point. Lakers hold the zone. They'll play it underneath the goal line. Wetzel able to hold. 1 minute to play in the game. The Lightning leading it by 4 at 5-1. Wetzel, one-time blast blocked. Puck stays in the zone. Then Eider has taken off his stick. Levi Eider, a running back on the football team for the Lakers. One of many multi-sport stars across Minnesota high school hockey. The Lightning will send this one all the way down into the Prior Lake zone. Blue line, a shot goes just wide of the net. Heads up into the corner. And that'll do it for Hockey Night in Minnesota, presented in partnership with Kare 11. The final score 5-1. Eastview wins as the Lightning score 5 in the second period. They get goals from Boardman, Downs, Kronberg, Brothers, and Opgrund all in the second period. That makes it a 5-1 victory. The Lakers get one late. Parker Boyce with the only goal of the third period. That was his 8th of the year. So that puts the final score 5-1. The Lightning win it. Next broadcast of Hockey Night in Minnesota, Thursday night, Alexandria, Brainerd, Little Falls girls. Subject to change, of course, based on the weather, as we've said a few times. Our next boys broadcast next Tuesday night. Hermantown will take on Duluth-Denfeld. Of course, all of us in the Minnesota hockey community send our thoughts and prayers for the tragic loss of Charlie Boyke, this St. Cloud hockey player who died over the weekend. Everyone involved with Minnesota high school hockey and beyond, we send our thoughts and to the Boyke family for that tragic loss this past weekend. All of our thoughts are with you in the long road ahead. So I'm Patrick Lilia signing off from the Apple Valley Sports Center. The final score, Eastview 5, Prior Lake 1. The Lightning get a big victory over a tournament team from last year in the Lakers. Signing off, we'll catch you soon from an arena near you. Thursday night, tentatively, Alexandria against Brainerd Little Falls girls. And a week from tonight, in Duluth, Hermantown, and Duluth Denfeld. Until then, we'll catch you next time. Have a good night, everybody.